Think of the 5 people you spend the most time with right now. Okay, so they should have popped up in your head already. Now think of these 5 people. Are you like most of them? Do you feel like some of the tasks that you guys do are so similar that you can't believe you guys aren't related? What if this thought was actually something you could use to your advantage to become a better person overall? There's a term called the crabs in the bucket mentality. And this mentality states that there are crabs in a bucket. And they're all stuck in there, they're all trying to climb out of the bucket, right? So if one crab tries to climb out, the rest will pull all of that crab down collectively by choice. Another crab tries to climb out, that crab will also be pulled down by the rest. You can relate it a bit to, if I can't have it, you can't either. So don't try. You have big dreams, big ambitions, big goals. You want to achieve these things. You want a better body. You want to lose fat. What's holding you back is not just your motivation, your discipline. It's your social circle. It's those people, those 5 people that popped up in your head. They're holding you back. You might be trying to lose weight. You might be putting in the work, going to the gym. Congratulations, good job. But one of your friends tells you, oh, you look fine. They say, oh, you don't need to lose weight. You look fine with just a bit of fat. Everyone.
Okay. Now let's go to the side. Yes. Okay, now let's get from the back. Just like that. Look at that. Hey, you look good, sis.
They do this so they don't need to put in the same amount of commitment and work that you are. You might be thinking, oh, my friends aren't that evil, right? Like they're pretty cool. They don't do this consciously. They do it subconsciously. Whatever they were told by their parents, whatever they were told by other friends is what they tell you. And sure, you do look fine. Do you really want to change? Do you want to become better? Because it is possible. Now you might be wondering how friends and family could influence the way we act, and it's all relative to the way we want to conform. The human nature of conformity. If you're with a group of people that see eating pizza every day as normal, you'll start seeing that as normal too, because you want to conform, you want to fit in. You don't want to be seen as a different guy who just eats salad instead. The people you spend most time with are the ones you imitate and resemble the most, literally physical changes. There are studies that state that couples that have been together for over 60 years have the same facial expressions. Literally, you feel safe in the social circle that you have because you don't have to change to constantly adapt to others' needs. You don't need to keep on changing conformity rules to fit in with what others are doing. This is why it's so hard for some people to start making new friends, because they don't want to have to start adapting to what others think. There's gonna be some dude in the comments gonna be like, oh, take the alpha male sigma lone wolf route. I don't need friends. Like, bro, you need friends. Come on. Humans are social creatures. We survived in tribes in the evolutionary period. Every single human on Earth needs validation. But who will you get that validation from? Now, I don't want you to go into a mental spiral where you're like, oh, you're like constantly overthinking your friends. Like, oh, should I really spend some time with this guy, or is this person worth it? And then you start going into social anxiety. No, don't do that. You are the average of the 5 people has a very negative connotation. This crabs in a bucket mentality. You can't leave your bro like that. They've been with you through the hard times, through the easy times. They've been with you even if it was for a few days, weeks, months, years, decades. The thing is, there's a much more solid, much better approach to this. There is an approach where you don't have to leave to find new friends. Why don't you become the one that others want to be with? The people who spend time with you become more like you. This should instantly give you a sense of leadership. Your self-image matters. The way you look to others matters. So how do you want others to see you? Now, I want to be the hand that pulls you out of this crab bucket so that others aren't pulling you out. But what if you can become your own hand? I'm not telling you to go find new friends. I'm telling you, make your friends better. Make yourself and your friends better. What if you become the leader instead of following what others are doing? What if you stop conforming and you start being the ones that others are conforming to? To become this social leader, you have to understand what this social leader would do. What habits would the social leader have? What would the social leader want for others to achieve? A leader would be mindful. A leader would be physically fit. A leader would be confident, honest, responsible. You tell me, you think of all the good qualities that people would have. That isn't a leader. Become the type of person you'd want to follow. Become that person you aspire to be, and those like you will come find you. Why would you try to find new friends when you can just make them? Why try to find new friends when you can just transform the ones you already have, benefiting yourself and the others around you? Become that leader.